Warning. If you think this is one of those religious and mythical sermons,
فيا عباد الله اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. Dear brothers and sisters, Alhamdulillah, today we got a grain of rice to feed a homeless chicken.
you're clearly mistaken. This show is for the Muslim hustler who is sick of hearing all that. We're just gonna say it as it is and keep it real.
Today we have another controversial and misunderstood topic. We're gonna talk about the root of all evil, the cause of all miseries, the force behind destruction. We're gonna talk about the devil himself, the mighty Satan. Why do people blame Satan for everything wrong and bad that happens to their lives? Is he really to blame for everything bad? Let me be the devil's advocate here and give you a reality check. We will highlight the reasons why I like him, what he has taught me, how to use his tools to your benefits, and much more. We're just gonna be frank and blunt about it. As always, we're gonna keep it real. Hi, welcome to the show. Today, we'll be talking about the best salesman of all time. He sells a one-way ticket to hell and everyone is buying it. He justifies every single crime. He gets you to do it while he's walking away clean. Even God will not punish him for it. The best part is that he's indemnified of all crimes by God. Talk about the best lawyer of all time. I've learned from him through my mistakes many times. I lost count on the number of times I fell into his traps. But just like Adam when he ate the forbidden fruit together with Eve, we're only humans and nobody is perfect. We all have our mistakes and weaknesses. So if Adam fell into it while he was still in heaven living with only one human at that time, what more for us here on earth living amongst more than 5 billion people today? I don't care what you say, the exposure is inevitable. So who is the devil and what is his motive? Why does he hate us so much? Why do people blame Satan for everything wrong and bad that happens to their lives? Is Satan really to blame for everything? Let me be the devil's advocate here and give you a reality check. Before anyone gives you any advice on how to deal with the devil, we need to understand him and how he works. Let's start with the simple question: who is the devil? The mythical guy would say that he is a creation of Allah whose sole purpose is to deviate people from the right path and lead them to hellfire. That is not true at all. It is far more than just that. That statement alone is misleading, and I think it could be created by the devil himself to create confusion. The devil is an angel created by God out of fire, and his purpose of creation is not to deviate us away from heaven. Let's not forget, he was living there initially amongst other angels. He was the mighty general, respected by all, intelligent, strong, confident, above the rest. Naturally, when you're strong and powerful, pride and ego gets into you. He was the best of the best at his time, until we came about. Adam, God's best creation, made out of clay, like a grand watch, a creature with such detailed components working together in harmony with complications only the Creator knows about. The introduction was a grand ceremony by itself, blessed with knowledge that no other angel ever had. Everyone was admiring him in awe, except one. And you know who. Now, he's not the best anymore. He's not the smartest anymore. There's someone else better than him. He is no longer the center of attraction. His ego is affected. His pride is destroyed. And the worst is yet to come. God asked all angels to salute Adam. And that was the tipping point. By the way, the mythical dudes will tell you that Allah asked everyone to prostrate or bow down to Adam, like, sujood. That is not true in my opinion. It does not make sense at all. How can God give contradicting commands by asking everyone not to bow down to anyone but him, and at the same time ask everyone to bow down to Adam? God is not stupid. He doesn't make mistakes. And Adam is not God. I think the more accurate term to use in this case is salute. So, when Allah ordered everyone to salute Adam, what happened to the proud mighty general? He refused to do so. Why? The answer is simple. Just one word. Envy. He's the first hater in the universe. That is the reason why he hates us so much. He knows that Adam is better than him, but he can't accept it. So what does he do? Just like all haters do, point out our flaws. You created me out of fire and created him out of clay. Now this is denial. It is exactly what people today would say. You ain't shit. You ain't all that. He's a hater. This is the beginning of the spiritual war. And by the way, every hater in this world is envious about something that they can't get, or not willing to do what it takes to get it. So it's a compliment for us hustlers. Now, it's important to highlight that a conversation took place between him and God. And some people call it a debate. I don't call it a debate. It was just a conversation, a discussion. Because a debate is when two or more people argue about two different stands, two different opinions, proving themselves right. God has nothing to prove. He is the Almighty. And Satan knows that. Satan fears him. He didn't hate God. He hated humans. And when he said that I will deviate them from the right path, it wasn't a threat to God. He knew he was going to hellfire anyway. He just requested for an adjournment for punishment, and it was granted, because Allah is the most merciful. Now think about it. If Allah didn't immediately punish Satan who defied only one of his orders, what do you think will happen to us who defy his orders multiple times every single day over so many years? Just something for you to think about. Anyway, so now that we got the basics out of the way, let's get into the juicy stuff. Let's look at things from Satan's perspective. Let's get into his mind. He is at war. His mission is to fill up hellfire with as many people as possible. There's more than 5 billion people around the world today. He can't handle them all on his own. He needs some tools to make it more efficient and increase his success rate. So what are his tools? It's summarized perfectly in both the Quran and the Bible as the 7 deadly sins. Number 1, greed. Enough is never enough. Number 2, envy. Number 3, wrath. Number 4, sloth. Number 5, lust. Yeah, we all like to fuck. Number 6, gluttony. Number 7, pride. Greed, envy, wrath, sloth, lust, gluttony, and pride. These are the 7 deadly sins. These are his marketing tools which he uses so damn well and baits us so effectively. I don't care how fucking strong and willpowered you are, someone in one way or another will fall for one of these traps, if not more. Because if you're not, then you're an angel. You're not his enemy. That is why Satan will stay away from saints. They're angels. So these are the 7 deadly sins which he uses so well. So how does he use it? It is so damn simple. All he does is just whisper. And the worst part is that he uses your own voice in your own mind to whisper, throw ideas in your mind, plants a seed that grows into wild imaginations. And with it comes desire. Now, with desire comes determination. With determination, you will achieve it. Here's the best part. He doesn't tell you the end destination. He knows you know it. He just gets you so excited about the journey that even though you know it leads to hell and your flesh will be burnt and restored again just to be burnt again and again and again. But it's okay. It's the joy and excitement which you will get is priceless. Or so you think. At the end of the day, you cannot blame him. It is all your fault. All he did was just plant a seed. He didn't ask you to do it. You did it all by yourself. You did all the work. That is how he indemnifies himself when it matters the most. Here's an interesting point. A question I get asked a lot is, why did Allah create the devil to deviate us from the right path and make it harder for us to enter heaven? My answer to that is that you are clearly mistaken and misguided. Not because it's rude or haram or whatsoever. No. None of that. No. It is the fundamental facts surrounding the question is the mistake. Let's establish some facts here and answer the question. Allah did not create the devil to deviate us from the right path. That was not the reason why He created the devil. He created the devil just like why He created the humans, the angels, the spirits, and everything else, each with a purpose. Okay? Hellfire was created long before God created Adam. And the proof is that Satan knew about its existence when he refused to salute Adam, and the whole story mentioned earlier. So it was there already. During that time, Adam was still in heaven. Earth was a different place, uninhabited by humans yet. Allah allowed him to try. Let me repeat. Allah allowed him to try to deviate us humans because He naturally created us stronger than him. We would essentially bully him. It's like me fighting against Khabib. Me being the devil, of course. That's a badass dude. Not only he will kick my ass, he will rip me apart. Here's the thing. Allah asked us to be strong in every aspect, physically, mentally, and emotionally. He told us how Satan works to anticipate it. He even told us what to do if we fell into Satan's trap. His door of mercy is always open, regardless of whatever fuck you did. He will forgive you. And on top of that, He will reward you. He will convert your sins into deeds. So what the fuck are you worried about? Just ask and it will be granted. Satan asked to delay his punishment till Judgment Day and it was granted. That is Satan. What more us, the children of Adam? He loves us so much that He created this whole entire universe for us to enjoy it, learn from it, appreciate it. He created the animals, the fruits, the vegetables for us to reap its benefits. All we have to do is just be thankful, be creative, think, and put effort in whatever we do. He doesn't care if you pray or not. He doesn't care if you fast or not. It brings you closer to Him and you will be rewarded, of course. But just don't kill each other. Don't cheat each other. Don't harm each other. Help and protect one another, regardless if you're Muslim, Christian, Jewish, Buddhist, Hindu, pagan, or even an atheist. So don't talk to me about some fucking jihad. Don't talk to me about fucking jihad for the sake of Allah by going and killing innocent people. Allah never asked or even hinted towards that idea in the first place. This is why the devil is so fucking smart. He finds justifications to convince and encourage you to do what he thinks is right. Right for what? To achieve his mission. And don't talk to me about parties and nightclubs being a place of gathering for Satans. For fuck's sake. Why would Satan be fucking there in the first place? If they're doing things which leads them to hell, why the fuck would he waste his time there? He'll be waiting outside mosques, in schools, at workplaces, orphanages, parliament. He'll be waiting at weddings. He won't even go to your funeral when you die. That's one less enemy for him in this world. Why would he go to graveyards and such like what you see in them spooky movies? Why would he stay in the so-called haunted houses? There's no one there. What the fuck would he be doing wasting his time over there? I'm just being fucking real here. Okay? Remember, Islam came to regulate life and keep things in order. Okay? Let me repeat. Islam came to regulate life and to keep things in order. That's it. If you follow its rules, your life will be in order. It's as simple as that. The more good you do, the better it will be. So how do we fight Satan then? It's not rocket science. There's a devil in every single human being in the world. Just do good. Just do good and think positive. You'll be fine. You don't need some sheikh or mullah to teach you on how to fight him. Just do good. Work your ass off. Help each other in every way you can. Encourage one another. Not just to the mosque and dhikr and reading the Quran and stuff. No. Listen out for one another. That is far better than any of those. Simple things that makes a difference. This is the real Islam which came to shed light on all darkness. This is the real Islam which came to shed light on all darkness. For it to be diamond clear. Sadly, there are people today selling fake crystals as diamonds. You get what I mean. It's sickening and it spreads worse than COVID. So that's all for today. I hope you've enjoyed it and learned a few perspectives about the devil. I like him, to be honest. I really do. I like the devil, but I love Allah. Let me know in the comments below which of the 7 sins is the deadliest to you. Let's be frank, nobody's here to judge. We're all hustlers here. Please like and share this episode with someone you know. It helps spread the message and hopefully we can make a difference one thing at a time. A mithqal at a time. There's a saying in Arabic, أكل العنب حبة حبة. When you eat grapes, if you try to take a few at once, you might choke yourself. Subscribe to our channel if you're on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at mithqal.media to stay updated. We got a lot more controversial topics in our program list. Speaking of that, in the next episode, we'll be talking about the most twisted part of Islam, jihad. Fucking cool stuff and you'll love it, I'm sure. Until then, stay safe and keep hustling.